beautiful, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to this video that's going to be this week's new makeup releases. We're going to chat about the new things that's been released, announced, and sneak peek throughout the last week. And I'm going to let you know whether or not I want to pick them up, which is, spoiler alert, no, because I'm currently on a little bit of a no buy because I'm in the middle of a move. But then you let me know down in the comments whether or not you want to pick it up. You always have the best comments, so please don't forget to let me know what you think about these releases. And if you haven't been here before, this is your first video here. Hello, my name is Angie. I am such a lover of beauty and makeup. I love everything beauty and makeup related. I love trying all of it so you don't have to. Love reviewing stuff, love playing with color, finding new brands. If you want to see some more makeup content on your timeline, definitely don't forget to subscribe because I upload, well, normally it's 5 times a week, but right now it's every day until Christmas. So far I've been doing really good in this like Vlogmas kind of a thing. I've been uploading every day. I feel really good about that. If you missed last week's new makeup releases, because I did notice that that video had quite a significant amount of like less views than I normally do, I did have a big giveaway in that video. So maybe if you for some reason missed that video, maybe you were celebrating Thanksgiving. It's not that I'm complaining about the views, but I'm just letting you know that there is a giveaway in that video in case you want to enter. My holiday giveaway. This is actually episode 199, which is pretty crazy. This is the 199th episode of my new makeup releases. Madness. I'll have a little bit of a celebration going on in next week because it's going to be the 200th episode, and I'm also going to have a video tomorrow, of course, because we're in the middle of Vlogmas. I didn't film this look because, listen, it's been really stressful. I am in the middle of moving abroad. I just wanted to sit down, listen to some polos, listen to some TFT content on YouTube and do my makeup, but I will link the things that I used down in the description box. I basically just did a very simple matte gray smoky eye with a rainbow lower lash line. It's not, I realize that it might look more complicated than it is, and if you would like to see me do something like this again in the future, do let me know. Maybe I can film it once I've moved because I really do like the look. I also want to let you know that YouTube is having a lot of problems with scam comments lately. There will basically be comments impersonating me or another big YouTuber, telling you to contact them on another platform, usually it's WhatsApp, and they will be asking you for money. They will be trying to scam you out of money. Never, ever, ever, like a content creator is never going to ask you for money. They're usually never going to ask you to contact them on another platform. This person isn't me. It is someone trying to scam you. If you see these comments, report them. You will know that it's me because I have the blue little check mark next to me showing that I am the verified user. And also when you click on the comment, if the comment doesn't come from my account, like you will come back to my account with all of my videos and the blue check mark. If you click on the comment and it takes you back to another site that's just using my name and picture, but there's no uploads and it's like obviously not me, that is a scammer. Please, please, please stay safe out there. We have been trying to get in contact, me and other creators with YouTube, to get this fixed, but it's horrible. I hate people are out here trying to take advantage of you, but I just want to let you know here that this is something that's been going on, and hopefully YouTube will get to the bottom of this. So please, please, please don't get scammed. And if you for some reason did end up following through and contacting them on WhatsApp, please file a police report because this person is not only impersonating me, but they did steal money from you. So file a police report so you can show that to like PayPal or something and get your money back. So please stay safe out there. I would hate for you to be taken advantage of. So I wanted to go into the new makeup releases. Like I said, I'm not buying anything. Oh, let me scoochy. This chair does not get to come to the US. I am not buying anything myself because I am like on a little bit of a no buy, but there is a couple of things in here that I will 1,000,000% be purchasing. 1,000,000% be purchasing. Watch out. This is one of the things that I'm a little bit interested in. It's very rare for me to start with a skincare item, but you know what? This new one from Fenty Skin. This is the first thing from Fenty Skin that I'm actually genuinely interested in, and it says, y'all ready for a quickie? Whoa. Never mind. Meet your 1-minute facial pre-show glow instant retexturizing 10% AHA treatment plus reusable applicator. I have a similar thing like this. It is also a retexturizing, like a chemical peel that's a 1-minute peel. It's so nice. I have it from a Swedish brand that unfortunately is a little bit hard to get a hold of. internationally, but basically it's like a cream, you put it on your face, you leave it for a minute, and then you wash it or like take it off somehow. And it's a really good product, and I really want to try this one out and see if it's the same thing, because it's just such a nice and easy and literally a quickie way to just get rid of some texture and some bumps and some dead skins, and it's something that works great for me. It is my SOS rescue when my skin is not feeling the best. So I would love to try this one out to see if this is the same. This is going to be launching at Sephora and Fenty Skin on December the 10th for $40 US. So I will link it down below where you'll be able to get it. This is something that I do see myself purchasing in the future, because it's the kind of product that I actually do enjoy using from time to time. Let's talk about the other thing that I also will be purchasing. I don't think I will be purchasing this before the move, but I will be purchasing this one, and I swear Kylie Perfume, they're out to get me. This is a personal attack on my style in fragrances. This is the new perfume from Kayali, which is the brand owned. I think this is owned by Huda and her sisters, or is it just Huda? I think her sisters are involved. Let me know down below if you know more about this. So this is from Kayali, and it's called Eden Juicy Apple. If you have listen, oh my god, I'm saying listen too much. If you've been here in a long time, you know that perfume is my Achilles heel. I can spend on perfumes like other people spend on Starbucks coffee. Like, I could buy 2 perfumes a month and not even bat an eye. I love perfume so much. I wear perfume every day. I spray myself with perfume more than once a day. I even spray myself with perfume sometimes to go to bed, because I'm feeling like I want to fall asleep, like to this scent today. That's where I'm at with perfume. And there is a perfume from Byredo. I've talked about it so much. It's called Pulp, and for some absolutely mystifying reason, I have not bought it yet. And it is also apple. So I really, really want to try this, because I love scents that are unisex, and I love scents that are very green or nature inspired without being floral. I'm not that much into floral perfumes. Some of my favorite perfumes are fruity, unisex perfumes that are fruity without being too feminine or without being too sweet. I feel like this could be that, although this says that it has floral notes as well. But there's something about apples I'm just like, because it's a fusion of crisp and juicy red apples, sweet berries, and fresh floral notes. It has pink grapefruit in the top, which would help to cut the sweetness a little bit. Dry, it has vanilla flower, amber crystals, sugared moss, and sensual musk. 1,000,000% yes. I am 1,000,000% purchasing this. Probably not before I move, unless I don't know, have an aneurysm and go on a shopping spree. Don't hold me to it. I don't think that's gonna happen, but this is something that I'm definitely trying. I do have the invite only from Kayali. Fantastic. I recommended that in my Sephora VIB sale recommendations. Is a wonderful perfume, and also one of the best things about Kayali, they are very expensive, but they sell them in small bottles, not like roller balls, not those teeny ones that you lose. It is a substantial trial size perfume bottle that looks the same as the big bottle. It's still glass, and it has a sprayer, and it will last you a long enough time for you to decide if this is something for you or not. And I really, really like that. So that is probably what I'm going to be buying in this perfume, to try it out and see if it's something for me, because I really, really, really like the invite only. I thought it was great. Let's just go through the things that I really want. Okay, this is also something that I will be burning. And this is from Charlotte Tilbury. This is not coming until January, which is perfect for me because I won't be shopping until January. And this is the new foundation. It is called Beautiful Skin Foundation for Healthy Looking Skin. And it is I'm guessing based on this packaging, I'm guessing this is one of those squeeze-it tubes that has a pump. I haven't seen the pump, but I'm just gonna guess that that is what this is. This is Science Plus Color Innovation Foundation. Medium coverage, instant glow infused with hydrating hyaluronic acid and brightening rose complex to improve the look of skin every time you wear it. Skin looks radiant, plump, and smooth. 30 shades, coming January 5th. I am very ready for this. I really, really love the it's called Wonder Glow, the sheer foundation one. The full coverage one, I think it's okay. I don't hate it. I like it. I like it especially for mixing, but on its own, it's a little bit too full coverage for my liking. But with that being said, if you like full coverage, it is a very full coverage foundation and it holds up pretty good on me. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be trying this one. I think it looks honestly really pretty, and I really do like the complexion products from Charlotte Tilbury that I tried. I like the foundation, I like the concealer, the powder, a bit so-so, but like the bronzer and the glowy, those like poofy things, really enjoy them. So yeah, I think I'm gonna be trying that one. I think it's honestly really pretty. This is something that I was on the fence about, and you know I love Juvia's Place. This is the new Juvia's Place palette. This is just released, and as I'm filming this, I'm not 100% sure if they are still doing their sale thing. This Olori 1. Note that there's a 1 in here, so there's probably going to be more. This is the Olori eyeshadow palette with a mix of 9 rich blue, aquamarine and orange tones that blends flawlessly on all skin tones. I think this color story is beautiful. I really like these colors together. I think I can see looks just looking at this. The packaging is as beautiful as it always is from Juvia's Place. I do have a code with Juvia's Place. You can use my code Angelica and you will get 10% off, and you will also get 10% off on already discounted products. So the code works during the sale as well. And I also want to remind you, I don't know if it's still available, but I did have a bundle with Juvia's Place. And as I looked yesterday, it was still available. If it's still available, I will link that down below as well. I just picked out 5 products that I thought that you would really love from the brand. A nice way to sample the brand. And I also made a really good, I made an effort to keep the bundle as to keep the price as low as possible, because I didn't want to have a super expensive bundle. I felt like this could be for people that might wanted to dive into Juvia's Place and hadn't before. It could just be you sampling some really nice products from Juvia's Place without really breaking the bank. So I will also leave that down below in case it's available still. This palette, I really like it, and I could see myself, this is one of those things, next time Juvia's Place is releasing something, had I not been in the middle of a move, I would have bought this. No questions asked. But next time I order from Juvia's Place, if this is available, I will buy this one as well. That's just how I feel about it, because I really think it's super pretty. Oh, I forgot to talk about this one. In the end of the episodes, I usually have a lightning. What is this? This is lightning, apparently. A lightning round where I show you some things that had been announced after I filmed the video, but showed before I edited the video, because I filmed this on Thursdays and I edit them on Fridays. And last week I showed you this one. It's from Valentino Beauty. They are not a new brand. They've been around for, I want to say, around the 6-month mark. They did release this year. I mean, Maison Valentino is an extremely expensive, they have couture, they have ready to wear, it's a luxury fashion house, and they released their beauty brand, and now it is available at Sephora. This is Tom Ford prices, because the fashion is Tom Ford prices. Think of this in the same region as Tom Ford, Hermes, those kind of brands. That's the price point that they're going to be floating around in, because that's the price point that the fashion house themselves are floating around in. If we're going to be on, these are expensive things. I will say Dior is, the fashion house Dior is really expensive, probably more expensive than Valentino, but the makeup is slightly less expensive than this. Still expensive, but not as expensive as this. But I think that if you love luxury makeup, you probably are super excited to have another brand to look at and maybe to buy something from. I mean, the eyeshadow palette, that little quad, it looks fairly similar to the layout of a Tom Ford quad, has around the same price. I think this is $98. Isn't that what Tom Ford charges for his eyeshadows as well? So this isn't necessarily for me. I really like that the lipsticks also come in minis, so you can buy mini lipstick. That I could be interested in. And the lipsticks also comes in refills, so that you can buy a refill. I think that's really cool. There is a Go Clutch refillable compact with a finishing powder, which is basically, it's like an accessory. You know when people used to have their cell phones around their neck with this little pouch? It's basically that. It's just a little accessory, and a lot of people were reacting to the price. It's $205. I think this is seen to be, you can use it in the same way that people use their little mini bags, like the Jacquemus mini bags. And I mean, those are $500 and this is $200 and you get a powder. So I feel like it's the exact same thing. It's like an accessory to be used like a mini bag. Am I gonna be purchasing this? Not really. If I saw it in store, I would be extremely intrigued to look at it, to see it, to feel it. But it's not something that I'm gonna be diving into. But I'm also not I'm not the person that tries a lot of high-end things. Did I not turn on the Cactus? Oh my god. How long have you been screaming to the screen? Like, it's telling me that I should do that. Now you get to see my sexy sweatpants as well. This is what they look like. Let's turn on the lights, shall we? Oh my god. Have you been upset? And also, this one. Don't forget the cactus, Angie. Oh my god. People are asking me if I was bringing the cactus to the US. I think I might. It depends. Honestly, I think listen, I love having a cactus in the background. I think I'm just gonna buy like an actual neon sign because I really love the look of neon signs in the background when you're doing filming. So my hair is so frizzy. It is so cold in Sweden. So I don't know exactly what I'm gonna be doing. Excuse my hair, okay? It is -degrees and I'm so cold and my hair is like giving up on me. Here's something that I absolutely not am gonna buy, and this is an extension to the astrology quads over at Colourpop, and now they are releasing glosses. They're also astrology themed. Who thought that we were gonna continue to see astrology things in like the end of 2021? I'm slightly surprised, but at the end, nothing surprises me with makeup brands anymore. Like, I'm beyond that. But they're basically releasing some of these Lux Glosses, one for each zodiac sign, and I also think they're doing bundles where you can get the quad and the gloss. If you like the Lux Gloss formula, this is, I mean, great. I don't like the Lux Gloss formulas, but I do really like the quads, like the astrology quads. They're awesome. So I really recommend those, but I don't recommend the gloss formula. But maybe you love the Lux Gloss formula. Maybe this is great then. For me, it's a pass because I don't like that formula. I feel like Colourpop used to do really good lip formulas, and they have the one formulas that they have been releasing lately have just not really been as good as I remember them to be. Is that mean to say? I don't know, maybe. Here are some, these are from Kokie, Kokie Cosmetics. This is Kokie Cosmetics Soft Radiant Blushes. And these are new, and the first thing I thought about when I saw these blushes were those blushes that I tried from Moira Cosmetics. They are very similar in tone with the gradients. Some of them seem to be dead-on dupes, and they're also embossed. These from Kokie have some kind of a floral and butterfly, and the ones from, I don't even remember the imprint of Moira, but you see them on the screen. I'm not saying that they're dupes, but I feel like there might be a big chance that they're made in the same factory, because I mean, these are extremely similar. Round pants, some of them had the exact same gradient, same embossing. I mean, are they the same formula? I don't know, but this is just what I got to think of when I saw these. I was like, oh, they're coming out with more colors, and I was like, huh, it's actually something else, or is it something else? Who knows? I've never tried Kokie Cosmetics. I've heard Kelly Gooch really liked the brand. She's trying a lot of things. Maybe it's one of those brands that I'll look into once I move, but I haven't been like super intrigued by the things that I've seen. Maybe they're awesome. If you've tried them, let us know. I got a lot of tags in this new palette that is from, I never really know what they're called, Tammy Tanuka, Sigil inspired. Someone explained to me once why there are two different names, but now I can't really remember like which was the one that was like, I think that Tammy Tanuka is the one that made the brand, and she is so well known that even though the brand is called Sigil inspired, people still say Tammy Tanuka because she's so famous. I think that's how she explained it. Remind me again if I'm getting this incorrectly. But this is the new Snake is Born palette, and I mean, it's stunning. I'll also pop up some swatches so that you can see the swatches look beautiful. But if you just go back to the palette, you can see that there is a big palette and there is a small palette, and you can buy most of the palettes from Tammy Tanuka. You can buy as big one was like with the normal size pans, and you can buy it as a mini with like mini pans. I think that's really smart. This isn't like an affordable indie brand, it's more like a mid-range indie brand, and it is made and shipped from Russia. I've tried a lot of things from the brand and I've really enjoyed the things that I've tried. I like the loose pigments more than I like the pressed shadows that I've tried. I've only tried one palette though, and it might be that those weren't my perfect colors because I wasn't like blown away, but I've heard other people be really blown away by the quality of this eyeshadow. So maybe it's something that I would try again in the future. Maybe I would have been interested in this had I not been in the middle of a move, but I feel like I almost turned off the shopping part of my brain because everything that I buy is another thing I have to figure out what to do with. So I'm trying not to buy anything, but I do think that this is really cool, and I do think that this is going to be a palette that's going to be really pretty and like really interesting. I don't see a release date here, but I will try and figure it out and I will leave down below. These palettes usually do sell out, so if you were interested, I would set an alarm. Just saying. MAC Cosmetics has launched their next Viva Glam collab, and this is with Keith Haring, and it is called Art is for Everybody. And it's basically 3 different lipsticks with his typical like design and the typical colors that he uses in his like pop art. Pop art. And it is a bright blue, a bright yellow, and a bright red. So you can wear this timeless red hue on its own or mix and match to create limitless, impactful color with the full MAC Viva Glam collection. Each work of pop art comes animated in Keith Haring's symbolic street style imagery. 100% of the selling price of the Viva Glam lipsticks are donated to the MAC Viva Glam Fund, supporting healthy features and equal rights for all. Honestly, the Viva Glam Foundation, like the fund, has done a lot of good things for the community. So when you buy a Viva Glam lipstick, you are donating 100% of the selling price. Like if it's $20, I don't know the price, but if it's $20, they're donating $20 to local organizations supporting women and girls, the LGBTQIA+ community, and people living with or are affected by HIV and AIDS. And since 1994, MAC Viva Glam has raised over, wow, $500 million globally. Like I said, they've made an impact. So if you want to donate to a good cause and actually get something fun, like I mean the packaging of these lipsticks are beautiful, this could definitely be a route to go. I like the idea of making 3 lipsticks that you can mix and match, because red, usually when you make a red lipstick, you either mix it with a little bit of blue to make it more of a cool tone lipstick, or a little bit of red to make it more of a warm tone lipstick, or make it more orange. So I like the idea of mixing and matching, and also like the components of these lipsticks are absolutely stunning. Oh, let's talk about the one thing that I did buy. I did buy, and I said this was the only thing I was gonna buy. And I was gonna say, so far I'm holding true. It's the 2nd of December, Angie, okay? Calm your titties. Don't give yourself credit for literally, what, 36 hours? Wow, I'm really hyping myself up. This is the last palette in the Burst Down collection by BH Cosmetics. This is the turquoise palette. It is the same kind of a deal as the other palettes have. 1 big shade that they think represents the stone, 1 pressed glitters, and then 5 different shades that just go with the main color. I really think that they did a good job at getting the colors from like the strains inside. I was really thinking that we were gonna get a black. I really thought that we were gonna get a black, because sometimes the marbling within the turquoise can be like black, but it's a dark brown instead. Maybe I'll bring in a black, because I was really thinking of that like color scheme. But there's a gold, there is 2 more neutrals. It's very common for them to throw in some neutrals to ground the palettes a little bit, to make them more wearable if you're afraid of color. But I do like that there is both a turquoise matte and a turquoise shimmer. Really like that. I don't hate this color scheme. I'm very, very intrigued to be trying it out. I can't wait for it to reach me. It's already been shipped, so as soon as I have it, I will make a video and I will get it up, and then I will also do a separate video ranking all the palettes from the best one to the worst one, because soon I will have all 12 of them. There is also a new palette from V Cosmetics, and this is a UK-based indie brand. This palette is called As Above, So Below. This is a grungy, earthy palette consisting of 15 shades of shimmers and mattes in beautiful neutrals and pops of colors. So this is a 28 British pounds, and it ships from the UK. So it's like, it's Europe, but it's not EU. So if you're living in Europe and buying from UK, unfortunately, you're gonna have to pay taxes for it, because Brexit. I like the color story. It is like a muted rainbow palette. I don't think I personally would have picked this up myself, because I feel like I personally prefer color stories that are a little bit more honed in, like I don't need to have the full rainbow, but I do think that it's a really fun way to experience color if you're not into like bright rainbows like this. Instead you're getting more, like they said here, more earthy, grounded colors, and I think that that's really fun. There's another eyeshadow palette that's launched, and this is by Lashes by Lena. This is called the B eyeshadow palette. It has 19 shades. It's a mix with different finishes. I like the whole presentation of this one. It's a nice front, it's a nice inside, maybe it's a little bit of bulky packaging, but I feel like it gives a little bit to the whole experience of the palette, that this you're buying the entire thing, for like the shades and the layout and everything is bee inspired. I think I love a color story that's brown and yellow. I've said this before, I actually really like brown together with yellow. It's one of the few times where I like browns, unless it's an all matte brown look. There's also some pops of orange, red, green and purple, so you can go in different directions. Like yellow will work so good with any of those colors, but it's mainly a yellow and brown palette. It is $63 US. I'm pretty sure that Lashes by Lena had some palette before that also was a little bit more on the pricey side. You're gonna have to let us know if you've seen any reviews of that. I will always say when it comes to, because I haven't tried this brand, when it comes to more expensive indie brands, make sure to check a review first. Make sure to check a review first before you put your money in there. I mean, are they really $63 worth of quality? Because sometimes the reason why an indie eyeshadow palette can be more expensive is that they are doing fewer of them. And when you're doing fewer of them, you usually have to pay more per palette. So make sure that you check a review first before you like dive fully in, because I don't want you to be buying something like really expensive that doesn't have like a really nice quality. At least that's in my humble opinion. So I'm sure there's someone who got it in PR that you can get some help from. e.l.f. has launched 2 new lip products on their site. One of them is called the Love Triangle Lip Filler Liner. That's a really good name. That's a really good name. I like the packaging as well. It seems to be one of those lip liners that are shaped like a triangle, so you can use it as a lip liner, but you can also fill in your lips. It's not a new idea. More expensive brands have had it. I'm happy to see that drugstore brands are also getting similar things. e.l.f. is one of those brands I really want to try more of. I feel like I want to try more things of e.l.f. I've heard so many good things about their things, and the things that I've tried, some of them I've liked, some of them have been a bit so-so, but I still want to try more. I'm gonna be honest. This next thing I'm really interested in, because this is a glossy lip stain. This is only $6. These colors are beautiful. There is like a rusty orange. I really love that brown that's next to it too. I think these look really nice. The packaging looks cute. The colors are nice. The price is right. I really like. I will link these down below. I think that both of these releases seem like really good releases. Like, yeah, I think those look really, really nice from e.l.f. Makeup Eraser is doing another collab. I feel like, okay, this is just me being, I'm so cynical right now, but I feel like Makeup Eraser probably have had really good luck with their collabs. They probably sold a lot. They've done some collabs with Disney, I know. And they also did with SpongeBob, and I think that maybe they have been selling a lot. So I'm afraid they're gonna turn into a collab brand now, because they're coming up with another one pretty soon after the last Disney collab. And I'm kind of hoping that they will not just be another beauty blender just releasing the same product again and again and again, but with new colors, because their whole thing is that, because I got a couple of these as a gift from a subscriber that I met up, and it basically says that it's gonna last you for years. So it's like, yeah, I'm kind of hoping that they're not gonna just release more colors to the customers that already bought the things that's gonna last them for years. So we'll see what happens. I hope they're gonna be more innovative than that. I will say though that this really does tug on my heartstrings, because this is the 90s Nickelodeon 7-day set, which is like me. I was like, I'm born in 1984 if you didn't know, so when 1990 hit I was 6 years old. I was brought up on especially Cartoon Network, I'm gonna be honest, but also Nickelodeon. A lot of these are like, yeah, I like it. I like it. If I will say though, I like Cartoon Network more than Nickelodeon. If we get more Cartoon Network things, Dexter's Laboratory, the best one, right? Listen, I'm not asking. This is not me asking, this is me telling you. Dexter's Laboratory, best show, fight me. I talked about new shades of the Maybelline Lip Gloss collection a couple of weeks ago, and apparently they're coming up with even more shades. These are called the Quartz, so there's 5 more shades. These lip glosses must be selling so good. for them to come out with more and more shades. I tried these glosses, I didn't think they were bad, they weren't my favorites, so for me I won't be buying any more shades, but I definitely don't think they were bad. I just have other glosses that I like more than I like these. But yeah, they're coming out with more shades. I feel I did my makeup prediction for this year. I was talking about some things that I actually think now that I look at it, it's probably gonna happen next year. And I remember 2 years ago I was mentioning that I thought that minerals and like more nature inspired things are gonna be popular, but it seems like it's happened this year instead. So are my predictions 2 years ahead instead of 1 year ahead? Huh. Interesting thought. Either way, I will link this down below. It says that they are available in drugstores now, in store, and they're coming soon to Ulta. So I will see if I can find them online. I will link what I can down below. So check the description box for the links of all of the things that I'm talking about today. And the links are going to be affiliated. So if you do shop through my links, thank you so much for helping me and supporting this channel. It really does mean a lot to me. This is something, is this already available? Oh, this is available now through QVC, and this is the new Tarte Foundation. It's called Shape Tape Cloud Coverage. Really like the name of that. It is a $39 medium buildable coverage foundation that is transfer resistant, and it is like it gives a soft focus blurred effect, and it is like infused with some skincare things. I think that on paper this sounds really good. Again, this is one of those squeezy tubes with a pump. I think that is actually my favorite foundation. I know people love glass bottles and they love all the bells and whistles and super fancy, but I like these, the squeeze tubes with a pump bottle. I think that's my favorite. That is my favorite packaging, in my humble opinion. But yeah, these are available at QVC right now, free shipping with a brush, and it's launching in other places soon. So I like it. The packaging looks cute. There is, I think, just looking at this range, even though there's not that many shades to choose from, at least I feel like the gradient is pretty decent. And if it's a medium buildable, if it's medium, maybe you need more. I don't know. Let me know what you think. I think that this is going to be, I'm super intrigued to see reviews on this. Maybe I should put it like that. Am I going to run out of buy it? Not really, but I'm very intrigued to see what other people think of this, because I feel like it could be something good. This had me confused. I feel like this is the cash grab of 2021, and this is the collab between Laneige and the BTS, like the K-pop band, right? Amore Pacific limited edition, permission to dance on stage tour, lip sleeping. Listen, there are too many things. There are too many things going on here, and what's not going on here is innovation. Where is the collab part? What did they collab on? Like, the packaging is the same packaging. There's no special, like there's no special patterns or pictures of them or anything more than it says BTS Amore Pacific. That's it. That is absolutely everything. It is an already existing scent. Maybe if they at least had taken out like a scent, maybe, no, I was gonna say scent of them. That's too much. That's like borderline sex doll territory. Let's not go there. But like maybe something that's, I don't know. Just something where, what's the collab part? There's nothing collaborative about this. They just put their name on an already existing packaging, put an already existing product in there, and they're like, there you go. Like, there's nothing about this that's like collectible, or I don't understand the collaborative part. It's literally a money grab, and I get it. Sometimes you need money, but like, do they? I don't understand. I didn't like that collab one bit, if I'm gonna be totally honest. I think I have, a couple of things to talk about. Let's quickly mention this. I think a lot of people, I think a lot of people are gonna love this. This is the new Supreme, the Quickie palette. A lot of quickies going around. Lots of quickies going around. This is by Artist Couture, and this is inspired by their iconic Supreme Nudes palette. That palette, a lot of people really loved it. A lot of people said that it was their favorite neutral palette, and now they're coming out with a smaller palette. It seems to be the same size as that. It was the spring, right, that they did that pastel palette. And I think the color scheme looks pretty. It goes from light to dark, both in shimmers and mattes. The swatches look beautiful. I like the coffee with a lot of cream like colored cover. Yeah, I think people are gonna like this. Am I gonna buy it? No. But I think it's a really nice, well-made neutral palette that has both the browns and also that almost grayish taupe. Actually, I don't dislike it at all. I think it's really pretty. I think it's really pretty. It is launching December 3rd, which is gonna be, well, the day you're watching this. I will link it down below. Maybe this could be for you. This release has me so confused. This is a new holiday music box by Scott Barnes. The thing with this is that this looks like, you know, the Ulta like house brand or the Sephora collection brand, you know, those boxes that they come out with for holiday. They are usually, you know, filled with everything that you absolutely do not want, that your auntie gives you, that just, I heard you like makeup, you know, that kind of a box, or you give to your 12-year-old niece or daughter that's just getting into makeup. It's a perfect holiday gift. I don't understand why Scott Barnes is making something like, it looks like a Claire Christmas gift set. It looks non-curated, it looks bulky, it looks big, it just looks boring. It is 40 eyeshadows, 3 highlighters, 5 blushes, 4 bronzer contour shades, limited edition, thank God, but it's $225 and I'm like, for whom? For whom is this? No, edit yourself, unless this set is $25 at the clearance section. I'm gonna go and say no. Even if this is the best thing that has happened since sliced bread, I do not understand why it's so big, why it's so bulky, and why it looks so Claire's. I don't understand. Like, this is like Makeup Revolution holiday 2018, but quadruple, if not even that. Like, just put a 0 after that price and you're literally in the same ballpark as Scott Barnes. I honestly, this is mystifying for me. I don't understand this release. I don't understand who he's trying to target. I mean, obviously not me, but yeah, I think it's ugly, and I think it's not for me or for anyone. Like, I don't understand it. Even if it's the best thing ever, it's too big, it's too bulky, it's too expensive. It just looks cheap and unnecessary. This is something that when I'm filming this, I haven't seen what this is. That doesn't mean that I don't have questions. That doesn't mean that I am not interested. This is a sneak peek from Nabla. They put up a little video on their site basically saying that today, when I'm filming this, which is the 2nd of December, they are going to be either sneak peeking or revealing something. I think they're revealing it. So I am going to put in the actual, like, what it actually is here, because as I'm editing this, they will have revealed it. I do love Nabla, and if this is something extremely exciting, I might get it. I think I'm holding out though, because I don't, even if it's, I'm saying with a 98% certainty that I'm not gonna get it, because there are other things from Nabla I do want to try. I want to try the new concealer, I want to try the new blush, and I might want to try whatever this is, but I don't think I would be buying them now, because I honestly don't have time to review it. So for that reason, I'm probably saying no, but I am intrigued to see what it is. I always am intrigued to see what Nabla is releasing. I like Nabla as a brand a lot. I think they make really high quality things, so I'm very much intrigued. I've also heard some rumors in the corridors that Lois Cosmetics is coming out with some lip products, and I will talk more about that as soon as I know. I haven't heard anything else than rumors and seen a little like sneak peek of the announcement, so to speak, but we'll talk more about that once I know. That could also be something that I'm interested in. She got so much hype for the Meet Me in the Underworld palette that I unfortunately never ended up getting because the stars were the line, but yeah, I could be interested in that. We'll see. And if there are any late breaking news, I will pop them up here on the side if something else is being announced between me filming and editing this. But let me know if there's anything here that you are intrigued by. Also, don't forget to check back on the giveaway that I had last week. I also have a giveaway going on my Instagram right now. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I also had my member exclusive video going up this week. My membership is $1.99 a month. You will get member exclusive videos. You will also get a happy clown next to your name showing that you are part of the Happy Clown Squad, and you will get access to member exclusive emojis. That is down below. It is either a link in the description box or the button next to my subscription button. There's a lot of things going on my channel right now. I am trying to upload every day. I think I'm gonna be managing that. If I'm slow at answering comments, if I'm slow at looking at your DMs or not reposting on Instagram like I usually do, there is a lot of things going on. I am missing sleep and parts of my sanity, but I'm also having quite a lot of fun. I'm gonna be honest, I am the kind of person that thrives in being busy, so I'm not totally sad about it, but I am looking forward to just relaxing a bit as well after the whole thing is over and done with. And if you want to see more about the move, we did have a Q&A about the move this week as well. A lot of videos going on. There is going to be a video tomorrow. I'm super excited about the video. It is going to be a collab with one of my friends, so do check back on Saturday to see that as well. I hope you're having an amazing day. Please don't forget to leave a comment and letting me know about your thoughts, and I will see you again tomorrow for a new video. Bye!